And we are live and in living color on this happy Christmas Eve. Merry Christmas to all. Hope you're all having a great night. We are very happy to be here. And I thought just for a little fun, although I expected a little bit of a crowd, kind of the normal guys trickling in, I was going to invite some of you all on to give Christmas wishes to your friends and family. Tell us what your favorite Christmas memory was, maybe what your favorite gift was. Shut up, Juan. And to pass along Christmas wishes to your family. And also, I was going to challenge you guys to pick the best tool in a variety of uh, different categories. What's up, Panther? So I thought it'd be
Definitely.
fun and we would be doing that. Now, look, you guys think, look, I'm all decked out tonight. If you guys didn't know, Too Loud, Daniel Depot, Jeremy, Wilderness Preacher, SEO Panther, and Learning with Juan all here. B-Dub. I did think Juan would be the only one. You can never tell, it being, the holidays and travel and all that. Blast Blower is my ex-wife. We can skip that category. Michael DePow. Hey, what's up, buddy? So look, I got this hat from Walmart. It's just a cheap hat. But when I got it, the bell that was at the end broke off. So I man fixed it. This is how you man fix things.
That's awesome.
You just attach a freaking big ass nut to it. Some of you guys got a big ass nut on you, but
Is that
like this
is
guy
that
over
the
here-
one that she captured, polished, and put in a glass jar when you guys got married?
There were two of them, but they weren't nearly that big.
Oh,
How's your husband? Hmm? No answer.
no answer. It's fine, I guess.
Jeremy, Chad Nichols, who's wrapping presents right now? I am not wrapping presents. I did it last night. Super T329, how you doing? I'm getting psyched up for wrapping. I went
Yeah.
out, bought a bunch of bags last night just so I didn't have to wrap. I got my wife way too much stuff. That is the one thing that I have discovered.
Yeah, you don't realize till you start rapping too. You're like, oh man.
Yeah, I normally do. So starting in Thanksgiving, I get her one present every single day and give it to her. And then I get her a whole mess of stuff for Christmas. Well, this year I've been rather ill, and more on that in a minute, and been having a hard time doing things. So I went out and bought a bunch of stuff online and had it sent to the house. Well, by the time it got there, I didn't even realize how much I had. What's up, Diligent Dave? It's ridiculous. Did you overbuy this year, sir?
Yeah, a lot.
I keep hearing people say that the economy is bad, and I agree with them. But man, I went out and bought a ton.
I bought a lot of stuff, man, but I've had a rough 2.5
Joshua
years.
Wilson.
And when you almost die 3 times in that 2.5 years, puts different perspective on not wanting to spoil your kids. I'm going to spoil my kids till I feel better.
Well, so quick health update before we get into this. They have found something in my liver. And after the first of the year, I will be meeting with a surgeon to get whatever it is in there removed. And they think that is what's causing me to not feel so good. So there's that. Now that we've gotten that out of the way, Nathan Gonzalez, how you doing? Your boy Ram, always a pleasure to see you here. Chad Nichols, I might be shipping some black crap to save some time. All right. Tracy Stapleton, thanks to you and Torque Test Channel for getting me into the rigid lineup. I've been loving the product since my first purchase of the high torque octane drill. Well, Tracy, I'm happy to hear that. Another convert.
That's a good one.
It is a good one. Man, that's still my favorite hammer drill. I've tried other ones, and that's my favorite.
You look like the Makita.
Leonard, man, that's a quick way to get banned right there. Mention me and Makita the same name, same sentence is bad, man. That's not good, dude.
Oh, that's great.
Oh, I feel bad for myself right now. Damn. So why don't you start it off, and then we'll open it up to the audience and see who wants to come on. What was your best gift
That I gonna get or got?
Brevin, that you got? Brevin, that's a great gift.
I haven't got anything yet.
Not this year, you dumb ass, ever.
Got it. Figured it out. Hang on.
It's almost like I
Right.
deal with retarded people here.
The gift of salvation from our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ.
Okay, that's a great gift.
There you go.
Was there any other physical gift that you got?
Yeah, let me think. Last year or the year before, I actually got a GPS brand range rolling bag. I think it's like $250. Has all the slots for it and all that stuff. It's a good gift.
That is a good gift. I did go out and buy myself a gift this year. Oh, what is this?
Dude, that's pretty sexy right there. And
wait.
In person. I saw it in a picture.
Oh no. Oh no.
So it's got the shallow, and then what's it got?
It's got two shallow.
And a deep.
One deep. The deep one's for me.
That's nice, man. Usually you don't get that combination.
No, normally you just get the shallow drawers, but this one is, of course, deep.
So I gotta know, can you fit a 3.0 Milwaukee battery in the shallows? Or a 5?
I haven't tried. I can get the 9 in the deep.
Yeah.
Pretty easy. She likes it deep. He said too shallow. No, I actually think I can get several 3.0s in the shallow. Haven't tried it, but they're not as shallow as like the Hart or the DeWalt.
Man, SEO over there, the best gift he got was a 36 count of 2-ply toilet paper when he was in Afghanistan. Well, thank you for your service. That's awesome.
Congratulations, my man. What's the best gift you ever have given? Michael,
for Christmas or just in general?
Just for Christmas. But went with
about that one, man. Not including engagement ring.
Hey, then.
Let's see.
DSG label. How you doing? Merry Christmas, sir.
Man, I had to think about that one.
It came out this week.
I don't even know. I'd have to sit and think about that one. What's yours? Well,
so the best Christmas gift I've ever received. We'll start there. That's easy. One year, it was probably the year before my parents divorced. They had nothing. My dad's pretty much a bum. He never did anything anyway. And my mom had to retire early for health. So they had nothing. My dad and my mom handcrafted a leather wallet. My dad carved it out. He put, I love eagles, so he put carvings of eagles into the leather. My mom hand stitched it together. I carried that wallet for over 20 years.
Oh, wow.
So that was by far the greatest gift I ever got because I didn't expect anything from them. The best gift that I've ever given This is another easy one. My son was, so he was in the 3rd grade, so that makes him about 8 or 9 years old. We had moved from New York to Bethlehem, Pennsylvania. When we moved, he had to leave a lot of his stuff behind because the place that we were going to wasn't as big as our place in New York, which is amazing. And it was just a temporary thing that we had set up, but we were going to end up spending Christmas in a very small apartment. So when he came, he didn't have very much of anything. Well, the Nintendo GameCube was the hot game that year.
Oh, yeah.
And it was very hard to find.
Mm-hmm.
I ended up paying $500 to get him a GameCube with a couple of games so that he had something under the tree. It was the only gift I've ever given my son that made him cry with happiness.
It's pretty cool.
See, I remember this stuff, and I'm the one with Alzheimer's, and you're not.
I've gotten a lot of things, man.
He
I
gave
say my cousin, whenever she first turned 16, she got a car, and it was a Hyundai Elantra or something like that. It was very base model, but her parents had bought her pretty much a brand new car, but it was base. And it didn't have any latches, locks, power windows, anything. And I'd never had a car that didn't have any of that, you know. Ever since I started driving myself, I was like, well, that sucks. You need like a remote. So I bought her a bunch of actuators and stuff at Car Toys, and spent like $600.
Damn, that's cool. That's good stuff right there.
That was just a random thing, you know. We never really. I only saw her like once a year. I just felt compelled to do something nice for her.
Yeah. Yeah, I wish my son had stayed that age. Life would have been so much simpler. So, all right. Now that we've done that, we've shared our story. I want you guys to share yours. So, if you want to be on the show tonight, share your holiday wishes, talk about the best gift, worst gift. Come on in. We're going to help you guys out. We're going to give you the platform. Not only that, we're going to let you guys tell us what your favorite tool is in a given category. I'm just going to hit you with a random one, and you're going to tell me what the best tool is in that, or at least your favorite tool. So you tell me, what do you want to do? So here's how you're going to do it. You're going to email me, and I'm going to put my email in the chat. Abuse it, please.
Yeah.
Abuse my email. Put it in there and let people know, hey, we want to come on. We want to do this thing because this is your show. This is not mine. This channel is not about me. This is all about you. I share my love of tools with you guys. Right now, that being said, if you come in and you're a little, you're going to have to deal with me and I'm a jerk. Send lewds. Hey, Panther, as long as they're not you nude. Asian girls, yeah. Sending feed pics confirmed. Oh my God. My best gift from my wife was a 62-inch Husky tool. Oh, Nathan, that's a great gift right there.
That is a good gift.
I haven't seen anybody take me up on it, so I don't know if you guys are not interested in this. If you're not wanting to come in, all I have to do is drop you a link. You come in, you can use your phone. Best gift was being able to give my ex-wife to a poor, unfortunate fool. I mean, that just means she double dipped.
You know, I was going to say, technically speaking, I'm going to consider what Joshua Wilson sent me an early Christmas gift. That's got to be one of the best gifts.
Yeah, he sent me the Bora Porta Cube.
Yeah, man, he sent me 2 forged batteries, the oscillating tool, and a nail gun.
Good luck, Panther.
All kinds of stuff, man. Gen 4 kit.
Man,
That's
I
pretty
went
sweet.
out. That is a sweet gift.
Just kidding. He didn't have an ex-wife. He just wanted to join the shenanigans.
Dude, so my ex-wife gave me the gift of a divorce right after she hit me with a car and tried to kill me.
Well,
Juan, what do you
plan
mean
A.
hit you? You want me to punch you in the face?
Plan A failed. She went to plan B.
Yeah. I want it. Thank you very much, Panther. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thankful for my health and being able to see again. Look at this. Llama. Llama, are you just hanging out in the back there, buddy? I wish you'd come on and say hi.
No, that was BW's. Said that?
Panther did it.
Oh, in the back. Oh, llama's in the back. I see.
Yeah. So I'm getting, I get because I have two screens open. So I've got the back, the studio in YouTube open. And then I have Streamyard open on a different screen. So I get to see everybody right there. My best gift, I was giving my money to my parents so they could buy Christmas for their grandkids. Hey, that's great, James. God bless you for doing that. Oh, you sent me an email, huh, Juan? All right, let's see. Your boy Ram sent an email, and Juan Pratt sent an email. So boom, check this out. Sent. And look at this. We're gonna get some royalty on tonight. And Juan.
Nice. And one.
And Juan. So it's pretty, like, we're pretty laid back tonight. We're just kind of relaxing right before the main event. Are there any kind of strange traditions that you do in your house that maybe aren't the common?
You know, I didn't know about this, but apparently hide the pickle.
Yeah. Yes. Unfortunately, the way she does it, you feel it in your back.
Yeah, she was there. She was like, "You want to play hide the pickle?" And I was like, "Oh, you know it." And then she handed me this styrofoam pickle, and she was like, "Go hide it in the tree." I was like, "Ah."
Sent around $236 on electrical tools in the last week, about $472 full price. Oh yeah, Lowe's, man.
Oh, nice, Chad.
Paying my mom's house off thanks to Amazon. Chad, that is awesome.
That
By
is
the
awesome.
way, Chad started doing, and I know some of these people because I interact with them on other platforms, and Chad and I got to know each other a little bit on Facebook.
Dr. Left Hand.
Hi, the pickle in the bush.
With the Chad response.
So Chad actually started reselling tools because we helped him out. Oh my God, Lawan's here. We started helping him out, showing him kind of some of the tips and tricks, and the man just ran with it. And God bless him, he did great things with it. And your boy Ram, look at this. We got two celebrities in the back right now. The best gift I'll give to pay off my house. My kids spent Christmas Eve with their moms and Christmas Day with me, except this year my son didn't go to his mom's. Jeremy, hey.
That's cool.
That's awesome. Look at this.
Hello.
Oh, hello, gentlemen.
Yo, what's up?
Hello, guys.
Just so you know, if you have this on in the background and you're not on a headset, you should turn the replay off so that we don't get any feedback. Shaka Gillis has been a member for 5 months.
Can I be heard?
What's that?
Oh, can I be heard?
Yes.
Okay, perfect.
We hear you well.
Lucky sell out.
So there is one kind of tradition that I have in my house that not a lot of folks do, and I don't understand it why. But every single year, starting on Christmas Eve, TBS plays A Christmas Story for 24 straight hours. As soon as I can, I turn that on, typically 7 o'clock Central Standard Time, Christmas Eve, And that is the only thing that is allowed to play in my house for 24 hours. Brevins. All right. So let's start it out with Juan. Juan has been a long-standing member and a moderator here. And Juan, give us your best Christmas gift that you ever got.
Well, I cannot dispute. You know what it is already. You
The
know
rigid right angle drill?
Yeah.
Or impact wrench?
Yeah. And I have another one, which is also given by Joshua Wilson. This is the best gift of not the year, I think the decade probably.
Wow.
That's awesome. All. What's the best gift you've ever given?
And
if you say VD, we'll certainly understand.
Just whenever I get like 12, maybe less, I learned to make breakfast. No, yeah, less than probably by 8
okay.
years. I made breakfast to my mother in bed. That's for me the best gift. I love my mom. She's not with me, of course. She's in Puerto Rico, but that's second to God. I love God first, but she's the second being that I love most in this world. And nothing that love that is unconditional, even though she's a human, I cannot be replaced easily. Let's say I have family or I get married, it's just my mom. It cannot. There's no one that can fill those shoes. Never, ever.
That's awesome, dude. I appreciate that. So for you, I'm going to ask you a very simple tool. I need you to answer the best. I don't give a rat's ass about brand. Everybody knows I don't care about brand. Okay. But I want to know and you can't say Makita because I'll immediately throw you out.
I know that very well.
It's like that. I don't care about brand as long as it's not Makita. Just say. I want to know what you believe is the best circular saw on the market today. That's complicated.
It's not miter saw. You're saying saw.
Circular
I have to
saw.
go with the inline 6. That I have to say no, sadly. I have to say the inline 6 from Flex.
Dang. All right. I dig it.
It's a good saw.
That's your choice. That's great. Your boy Ram. This is your first time. This is my first time ever seeing you live and in living color. I appreciate you being here and always being here.
Yeah.
So I'm going to ask you the same questions. Got to give herpes, can't receive it. Right? You got to receive it to give it. I'm just saying. And S Racing has gifted 5 new members.
That's awesome.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Panther.
That is awesome. Hey, Nano got one, and so did Brevin. So there you go. How easy gifted one. So let's see. What was the best gift you've ever received?
Let's see. One I can think of is the one gift Joshua Wilson gave to me. It was like the Milwaukee kit, the 2904. Yeah.
Yeah.
Came with a tire inflator also.
Nice.
Yeah, I like this.
The big
if
one.
That's anything like the 12-volt, man, you're not gonna be able to break it. I've tried.
Yeah.
Joshua Wilson is like Santa.
Yeah. He was my Santa this year, yeah, because this is my 2804. It has like I forget what it's called.
Look at that.
Chuck for the fencing, and then I put the forge on it.
Oh, that's cool.
You know,
on the comments.
That 2804 is my favorite Milwaukee.
I was gonna say, which one do you like more? Because the 2904 is newer.
I haven't really used it much. I haven't really used it much, so I want to say 2804 still.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I just need to use it more. Use a new one more.
You don't realize how compact that kit is until you put them next to each other. The Milwaukee's getting insanely small. I thought it was kind of funny when they came out with their compact versions.
I got to be honest with you. The inflator, Joe the Tool Guy blew up a basketball with it,
Oh yeah.
which was impressive. I'll
Yeah.
be honest with you, that was impressive. But I have the Rigid, and I've been happy with it.
Me
Yeah,
too.
I mainly use it for like little Nissans where you only have to go like 35 or so, and
Yeah.
does it like in no time.
That's
I
awesome.
like it.
I
Yeah.
I haven't used the Milwaukee, so I don't know if it's better. I don't know. I've just been happy with the Jeremy, you're smoking crack. By the way, we have somebody else in the back. Oh my God, he's burly. Look at him. But before I bring him on, what's the best gift you've ever given to someone?
A Nintendo Wii. I gave it to a kid who goes to my church.
Nice.
And yeah, he was like smiling when he had it.
I love it.
hmm
All right. And now I'm going to ask you a tough one.
hmm
You know, everybody else, they're going to get easy ones. Like I queued it up for Owan over there. I don't want to give him anything too complicated, right?
Yeah.
But for you, you're more of a tool guy than a lot of folks out there. And you do
Oh,
fencing and whatnot. So I want to know best nut driver set.
Mm. Let's see.
A lot of people can get away with just a power tool. But I want to know nut driver.
When you say you mean nut setter for a drill or driver for your hands?
I
Hand
have
tool.
it here.
So I want to know the best nut driver.
Okay. Hand
I've
tool.
just been getting away with like the DeWalt ones. Haven't really. Let's see. I think you can
Jeremy
see
says
it.
weehaw. There you go.
Yeah, a little used a little.
Yep.
I've just been
DeWalt
using
makes the best
DeWalt
ones.
Yeah.
They look good yet. I dig it. I love it.
Yeah.
Nut driver set sounds like your ex-wife again. I can confirm that one for you, Panther. She was a great nut setter. And now, without much further ado, we have another celebrity guest with us tonight. He is known around the world for his ability to preach. He is a man who looks like a bald Grizzly Adams. His glasses are not nearly as thick as Cooch's, but
I think
his
one might have
vast
maybe.
amounts of knowledge are greater than the Cooch. He is the one. He is the only. You know him from the Outback. He is our wilderness preacher. He is a man who looks like a bald Grizzly Adams.
How's it going?
He's listening to us. You got to mute us. Or else
You need to
it'll
turn the volume down on the stream.
He does not know he's live because he is watching us.
I can't even see the camera with my glasses off.
Man, I wouldn't like to.
Greetings.
Well, hello, wilderness preacher. Hey, you're actually live.
Gotta mute you.
Yes. Can you hear me right now? Like if I speak to you, can you hear me?
Oh,
all right. So the wilderness preacher again. This is the first time you've been on. Is this the first time you've been on a live stream?
Yeah.
Perfect.
congrats.
Well, we're glad that we can break your cherry on Christmas Eve. That is a gift. I do believe that's 3 tonight that we've done this to. Looks like a woolly Willie. Oh no, I'm not going to go there. So I want to know, what's your best Christmas gift?
Well, I'd have to say it came Thanksgiving, but it was those tools Joshua Wilson gifted.
There you go.
He's right. He is Santa. I mean, come on. Like, he emails me and says, here's what we'll do. I told him what I wanted, and emails me back, says there's a few extra things. And, I go and pick up 3 flex tool kits. That was just like phenomenal. So,
No, that's awesome.
and so, yeah, that in recent memory, I can't think of, walking out of Lowe's with 3 flex kits. The multi-tool kit, the impact driver kit, and that circular saw kit, the inline saw.
No, I love that inline saw.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome.
It does look. I just so everybody knows, I just sent Joshua Wilson the link to be on, since hopefully he takes it and he shows up.
He's got the shared internet of the community, so you gotta.
Diligent
bear with him.
Dave Panther is willing to send you his ex-wife. She's been giving the rest of us gifts for years. She might as well give you one too. Anybody know that my language is kind of rough and I'm just kind of say whatever comes to mind to bother anybody except for Juan?
Nah.
Well, something, right?
I think I'm wearing Dickies boot socks right now. Yeah, dude, these things are awesome.
So you wear Dickies
On my feet.
on your feet
On my
while
feet.
you're getting Dickies from dude's name Dickie.
It's like Dickieception.
It's kind of weird, dude.
He's
Yeah.
like that.
So, wilderness preacher, best gift you ever gave?
Basically anything I've ever given my daughter. After the divorce, she was like 6, 7 years old, so our Christmas Eves are always very special.
Oh, is she with you this year?
Yeah, actually, we had to do it yesterday. She's grown now. She's down at college, so she was up for Christmas break. So we actually did our Christmas yesterday.
Nice.
God bless. I love it. All right. Now, I know you want to know what tool category you're going to be in. And I don't know what your experience is with tools. What did you do before?
Actually, I work for the Department of Correction, but I'm a homeowner, DIYer, and I'm also, on top of being the assistant pastor of my church, I'm also the handyman. So I get to use them quite a bit.
Pretty cool.
All right. I'll go for the big one. Hammer drill.
Oh, best hammer drill
on the market right now.
Oh, it's the one I have. It's the Flex.
Oh, look at this. Your boy Ram in a little disagreement with you. He's holding up the Milwaukee.
That 2004 man is a beast. Just
yeah, I got that Flex on the from the Acme deal, $120. That came with the 5 amp, 2.5 amp hour battery too.
Yeah, as far as usability, I think the Flex has it with the speed and just everything. But raw power, that Milwaukee is just stupid strong.
I've not got the used in Milwaukee. I got a friend, he's in the Milwaukee line, but I think he's got a much older model.
Yeah.
Yeah. I get every video that I post, like I did Surge and Stealth Force yesterday. People are convinced the Stealth Force is brand new. I've had it since 2016. And they're convinced that it is not a hydraulic pulse impact driver. So it, like everybody not everybody, but a lot of the guys that respond to my videos, they believe themselves to be tool experts and have no flipping clue what they're talking about. Not saying that's you, preacher. Don't get me wrong. I know I'm that guy, but I'm not saying that. I love the Flex drill. It's just too heavy. That would be my one concern about it.
It's pretty big. It's like a boat anchor. You need a boat anchor and a drill, you're set.
Yeah, if you ever see Panther's ex-wife, and you want to find out how deep she is, just attach a few 100-foot rope onto the end of that and throw her in.
It'll reach sooner than the Milwaukee, is what he's trying to say.
Yeah. She might even feel it. Not a tool expert, prefer professional. All right, Jeremy, you're a professional.
Hey, Wilderness, while we got you on here, all your comments are disabled and your videos would get more push out if you had more interaction. Just so you know.
Oh, okay. When I do ones on theology, I usually keep those disabled so I don't end up in the endless debates.
Right. Oh. No, I get that. That's cool. But like some of your tool reviews are not able to be commented on.
Thanks.
Yeah, no worries.
The endless debates aren't actually that bad. I mean, you could just
That
do
will
what
push
I
out your video more too, you know.
you could just do what I do and kind of insult people.
Yeah, when I'm doing the theology, I have to avoid the insults.
Mm-hmm.
You can't just tell them all to go to hell.
Well, no, I'm trying to keep them from going there.
Yeah, you're just trying to stop.
See, I would go the other way. I'd be like, see
Well,
ya.
I'm in the soul saving business.
The soul saving business is cool.
I'm in the nut busting business. Merry Christmas, Howie Z. Chad, email me so I can bring you on.
He said that he's got really bad internet.
Oh, all right. Sorry about that. I didn't see that. My bad. Kind of like
I think
you guys you kind of found us. You found Cooch and I,
Where's
right?
my mouse?
I have no idea how you guys stumbled upon two uglier dudes than he and I. So subscriber insult equals channel engagement. It's true. 50K, 50,000 people love to hear me insult someone.
Apparently.
I just passed the milestone. So your boy Ram, you're sitting there, you're being very quiet, very polite. God bless you.
Yeah.
How did you stumble upon this little group here?
I think I was on YouTube. I was looking for, I guess, tool videos, and I think one of yours came up. I can't think which one it was. I think you're like testing the Milwaukee, like how much torque drills had. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it was during that time where you're like going brand by brand and seeing which drills had more torque. Yeah, I think that's when.
Yeah. I will say this: no one has tested more drills for torque than I have.
Yeah, and the thing is,
64 of them now.
Whether or not it's the actual torque or not, it's still a relevant test with the same tool with relevant numbers against each individual tool. So even if it's not, let's say it's not true 48, well, the DeWalt got 42, for example, doing the same thing, you know, in the same fashion. So it's all data. We're not actually, because a lot of people are like, oh, well, it does more than that. Well, it might, but it's still relevant to each other. This is definitely the stronger one.
Yeah.
It was good data. That's what I'm trying to say.
I would agree. Juan, how on earth did you get here?
When they, I have various years here in YouTube, not like being a subscriber, and they wanted to help you to get to 1K.
Yeah.
And also they stated that there was some urgency because you had the Alzheimer's.
Yeah.
And I'm into tools, and I'm like, I want to help this guy out. And then I got a hold of, or you got a hold of me, probably was me, on Instagram, and I started chatting with you, and I noticed that you were straight and honest. So that's what I'm looking for, and in anything, and also in real life. And then I saw you also more as a friend, and we talk about a lot of things, but it was more first personal, and then as a YouTube member, or let's say as a YouTuber, like content creator. So I got you know first by who you were and who you are. So you said that I get offended by the insults. It's just that I don't say kind of things, or say some instances which I try not to, but I prefer that over Bauer is great. I won't say any more.
I will say this. I am like, of all the tool guys out there, the tool channels, whatever you want, and not to toot my own horn, because honestly, I've said it time and time again. 2 weeks after I'm done doing this, no one's going to remember who the hell I am.
Maybe. I don't
But
doubt it.
that being said, like I don't pull any punches. I don't care about brands. They don't mean anything to me. I like Rigid. But if somebody shows me Rigid losing, I don't care. If somebody talks bad about Rigid, I don't care. Now, if you say something true about any or that isn't true about any brand, I'm gonna correct you.
It's about that's why we're here, I think.
Well, we were talking about it the other day because he was like, "Well, I don't ever recommend." Actually, today we're talking about it. He was like, "You notice I never actually recommend anyone to buy anything."
Not once.
And I
go
was
back
like,
to any video. The closest I've ever come in. If you're in the market, this might be for you.
Yeah.
I
refuse to sit back and let anybody try anything other than the Knipex channel locks, man. There's no point in spending any other kind of money if you're not going to buy the Knipex. Like, there's certain tools. It's like, hey, just buy these, you know?
Yeah, I get offered daily by companies to hawk their product. They're like, especially TikTok, I'll get 7-10 a day. Companies reaching out like, hey, do a video for us and put it on your, and I send most of them back like, I'm a man. I don't endorse products or thanks, but no thanks. If I want it, I'll buy it. And I leave it at that. Even when, like, I've had major companies reach out to me and offer to pay me for an opinion. And I'm like, I'll give you an honest one. That's it.
Yeah. I see it the other way. You know what? I see it as a way to help people out because you got to start somewhere.
Yeah. No. Look, the minute you start taking money, you're an employee.
Oh, yeah. No, I've never accepted money from anybody.
If you want to send me a tool and say, hey, review this tool, I'll be like, you get an honest review, whether you like it or not. That's the way it's going to be.
Right.
And I leave it at that. Now, Wilderness Preacher, you're probably the newest member here as far as the group that's on here right now. How in the heck did a Bible, and by the way, I want to say your boy Bram won both God-fearing members of our community here, which is amazing given my mouth that they're still here.
Honesty.
How on earth did you find us?
Philly Fixed shared one of your videos on his Facebook page.
Oh, it's awesome.
And so obviously I liked the video, so I started following you. Then you did your, your live videos with Cooch there. So that's how I found you guys.
Nice.
And really, your language there, it's locker room humor. It's not profane. It's not X-rated. It's like Revenge of the Nerd. It's tolerable.
It's actually, in case people don't know, if you've never been on a job site, you don't kind of know the language that goes on there. It's never nice. Right?
I heard worse.
Yeah, you're not sitting around at lunchtime swapping recipes with the boys. Well, you might be, but it ain't the kind you're going to share with your wife.
Yeah.
But it's just like you go in and you kind of like, you banter. And that's exactly what it is. And like when I comment, when I do things like that, it's just banter. I'm not even thinking about it. I'm just like, oh, okay. You want to do this? You want to be kind of I'm going to treat you that way. Now, if you come to me with respect and you say, hey, why did you test it this way? You ask a couple questions. I'm going to be respectful to you. But a lot of these people don't do that.
Hang on, click DSG's chat 742. The one above it.
Oh. Channel lock.
I'm going to send you a pair of Knipex. I don't care how much it costs. I'm going to send you a pair. I still got to get you your Sawzall. And I think I'm going to throw in a battery too, because it's taken me forever to get this thing out. I'm probably going to send you something else at this rate. But I'm going to send you a pair of Knipex because you're just missing out on life. I mean, they're that good.
Shaka for the win.
You can take a round 2-inch bar with 2 hands and go on that round pipe and lift your full body up without them slipping. Like there's nothing else on the market that will do that.
So you guys know there are 2 different types of channel locks, right? Blue handle, made in the USA. Not blue handled, made overseas. So not all channel locks are made in the United States.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I did a video on that. Oh God, it's 2 years ago, maybe, when I was a tiny channel. And fortunately, now I'm just a bigger channel with a tiny cooch next to me. What are you guys doing for Christmas? Any good plans? I know Preacher, he had his with his daughter.
You know what? Usually, now I've been sick for 3 years straight now. If I haven't been sick, wife's been sick. It seems like something's trying to keep me away from this place. It's probably the devil. But we rent out this church every year, and we meet both sides of her family. And then we all eat and we go sing Christmas hymns in the church. And then after that, Santa comes and then all the kids get a present. And it's just a giant family reunion. We meet in the middle of nowhere every year. But man, I'm still not good to drive for 2.5 hours.
Yeah.
And then wife has had, bronchitis. Little girl's had the flu. I caught the back end of her flu, I guess, for 2 days. And the little girl is got a barking cough now. So
Flu. I know flu can sometimes come out in both directions, but I've never heard anybody trying to catch it on the back end.
yeah.
That's just not right. Preacher, you got anything else going on?
No, I got to go to the in-laws tomorrow and then do my breaks the day after.
Nice.
Shoot. Your boy Ram, what you got going?
I'm gonna hang out with my friends tomorrow morning, get some donuts, and then with my family later at lunch time.
Little Krispy Kreme in the morning?
It's like a hometown restaurant that sells donuts,
That's cool.
or donuts shop, I mean.
I was not being sexual.
Yes, you were.
Okay, maybe. Juan, you got anything planned? I know you're with your sister.
Yeah, we invited a family in Thanksgiving Day. They don't have a family. It was awesome. I was also hit by the tornado, and I was the last one to have power. And they were the first one, you don't have a home, come with us. So we were going to, they were invited to come today, but tactics under the roof family, they caught a flu or something and they couldn't come. Well, one of them came and we gave them the food so they can enjoy under their roof with their entire family. But that's what we're doing. And we went to church and surf also, obviously, and also some letters to people that they were left with our house, or for some reason one of them got burned also.
Ooh.
And they threw what you used to do, the barbecue, the coal is what you call the black thing, on the trash. So someone was ignorant towards that, and the trash caught fire, and then the home went with it. So thankfully they're good. I'm good. I feel blessed that I could do something for those people, and that's it. And I'm more than fortunate than blessed, for real. So I cannot be more happy being with you guys finally. So
well, that's very good of you, Juan.
Can you share my screen?
Yeah, I will. This is my first year without my family. So my mom, my brother, and my stepdad all died between Christmas, day of last year and now. So, or maybe the year before, but this is my first year without my mom, certainly.
Oh.
And my son is MIA. I don't know where he is. So it's just my wife and I. So we are going to spend a day watching A Christmas Story and doing nothing. I probably go out, make videos Christmas Day, and then I plan on doing the 50K giveaway next Wednesday.
Mm-hmm.
So that, well, aside from that, I live a very boring life. Oh, and by the way, Brevin, the K in Knipex is not silent. They actually want you to pronounce the K in Knipex.
Knipex.
They make shirts that say it and everything.
Yeah, I've actually pulled up the. You want to share my screen?
Yes. The man's in a big ass hurry for me to do this. Watch. This is what we do, and you still can't see it. You gotta zoom in, Coochie.
Hang on, we're getting there. We're getting there.
Me and Mrs. Left Hand Thread on Christmas Day.
Nice.
Knipex.
Nice.
There you go. Perfect. I'm glad we got that out of our system, and let's see if we can. There we go. Christmas Story. Way to go. What a hurt piece. Enjoy the day. Oh, it's all good, Daddy. Dude. Your lamp loves the planet words. All right. Oh. I'm just trying to catch up and see what's going on in the chat.
Ralphie just got this soap. We watched that last night again, actually.
Oh my God. Life Boy. What do you say? Palmolive has a nice after dinner piquant taste, but Life Boy. I love that movie. What else?
What's that one movie where the guy's on the ladder and he's like trying to hang up the lights? I guess he gets
Christmas Vacation, buddy.
That one.
Yeah, Christmas Vacation.
I always go blank on a name. I like watching that every now and then for Christmas.
Oh, I watch all those shows.
We're gonna watch Home Alone every Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
At least both of them, the first and second. And then was it Elf? You gotta watch. Hey, did you realize that Elf is freaking 20 years old?
Yes.
That's insane, dude. I can't even believe it. We picked up a Mrs. Buttersworth Elf thing because it was like 20 years. And I did a double take and I was like, wait a second. I'm getting old. I was like, this is not good.
Well, my wife lets me just go out and do whatever I want because like we're all under the understanding that my time is somewhat limited from here on out. Not to be a damper for anybody, because
I kind of agree with you on that one.
I am the most durable person in the world.
I mean,
time with my MILF on a shelf. I actually saw they've got a new one called Snoop on the Stoop. It's a little. I'm not joking you. It's a little doll. It's Snoop Dogg is a little doll, like dressed up as an elf.
Good for him, man. He's getting his. That's cool.
I will be doing something left-handed Christmas Day. I am left-handed, so it's pretty easy.
Die Hard is definitely a Christmas movie, by the way.
It is 100%.
Yep.
So is Gremlins. You guys got any projects that you're working on coming up in the new year?
Any what?
Projects. Cooch, you are always tearing your house up.
I'm always doing something. I actually built the chair rail in the spur of the moment because we moved that. You've got like one of those round things, the round couch, you know, and it kind of angles up. You know what I'm talking about? Everyone's seen one before. It's like a round, giant chair that sits in the corner and the whole cushion is round and it goes into like a dome kind of thing. Anyway, we moved it just so we could put the Christmas tree and all the stuff.
I'm not a hippie.
What's up, buddy?
Tool Addicted Carpenter. How you
doing? Now,
this
guy You need to follow this guy. Click his name again. This guy is a serious craftsman. If you have not seen any of this guy's work, dude, perfection. And he teaches how to do it, and it's like, it's just awesome. It's good. It's good watching this guy work.
Did I watch A Christmas Story Christmas? Are you kidding me? Of course. Dude, it came out last year. The day it came out, I was watching it.
Chad sold 2,500 Snoops this year.
Oh, no. Are you kidding me? People are into that? I thought it was a joke. I looked at it and I was like, okay, I'm just going to move on with my life. Blood In, Blood Out is a Christmas movie. Debbie Does Christmas is a Christmas movie. You guys could feel free to laugh. These are pretty funny.
Yeah. What's Martha's favorite scene from Blood In?
What? Oh,
Yeah.
I thought you were going to ask me about Debbie Does Christmas. It was going to be like, it's the one with her and Mrs. Claus. But I'll just leave it at there because I don't know.
Is that seriously a movie?
No, I don't know. But you're going to look it up. He's probably typing right now. Oh, no. So I just kind of want to get you guys' reaction. If I told you that Rigid makes the best tool storage, not everybody all at once now. Come on.
Oh, I thought you weren't done with that sentence. You still had to say.
I did. I fucking finished it. I said Rigid makes the best tool storage, and here's what makes it the best in my mind. It ain't overpriced.
Okay.
Yes.
It's affordable. It's varied. I think a lot of people can get into it, and it's. I know how water resistant it is. Like have tested it, thrown it outside. As a matter of fact, I have my whole thing out in my uninsulated garage out there. It's held up well. I've got tools in them. Always done great. So if I said that to you guys, how many of you are turning over in your grave right now or have family members, Milwaukee Pack Out guys turning over? Coach,
hang on. I'm trying to post something up right now, but
you turn over naturally. What's that?
I used to heart, so I don't have any opinion on the Milwaukee
I like this stuff.
No, I have the heart.
I didn't want to dox myself, so I went incognito, but it wouldn't let me. So here you go.
Oh dear God, what is
the T-stack right here? 3329, one drawer, right? That'll fit any power tool you want in it.
Versus stack, right?
I know well, this is the T-stack, so this is the first gen, and then they got the 2.0, but this is the original one. One drawer is $33. And then you can stack it as high as you want, and you can get the different bases for it. You can get the rolly box for it. I'm looking for the 4-wheel dolly.
I think the 4-wheel
right there.
What is the price? Because I'm on the phone.
That's 54.
Oh,
no. Oh, he doesn't know how to expand it. Yeah.
Get the radio. There's the drawer again for 33. But if I click on it, it wants me to log in. Oh.
Yeah, there's a heart psych I bought.
Yeah, the heart's pretty cheap. Yeah. It's just not wide. It's very narrow, the heart.
Yeah, it's pretty slim.
Yeah, and if you're talking drawers, I like this stuff.
I do like it. It's just that the Rigid make more sense for me. And price to carry. That's why.
Is the T-stack compatible with the Tough system? Jeremy says it is. That's awesome if it is.
What's the DeWalt with the Craftsman version? And I think maybe on the Tough system, I don't remember well.
They make an adapter plate. Okay.
It's the Craftsman. If I see it, I recognize it. Just that you don't see the Craftsman version anymore like I used to.
Rigid is the best, but your meds are kicking in.
It's true. Actually, they're starting to wear off. That's the problem.
I do like the Klein. The Klein recently went down in price. Do they have drawers yet for the Klein?
Nope.
So I like the mods. The mods on the Klein are crazy good.
Mm.
I have the rigid.
I'll say this: the people that have the rigid, they're pretty much diehard. Like that's what they like. Now
Yeah.
that might not be true for everyone, but the dudes that have the rigids, like I've had pack out and I've had rigid. I got rid of all the pack out. I actually gave it away.
You know,
Sell
it's
it. I did.
complicated when your job site consists of you get to your job site, you get out of the car, and you need to roll something up a set of stairs, probably like 5 flights, and then banging it all to hell, like literally before you get to where you're going to sign in. And then you got like one large gang box for the whole job site. Usually your hand tools and your tool belt is in this box, the job box. I won't call it a gang box because mixed tools is so left. But there's got this, multi communist box in the middle. Hopefully nobody steals your stuff. Everyone has a key to it. And then you got your personal rolly box where you take your tools home, like your power tools, you charge your batteries, all that stuff. You got to make sure you're ready for the task the next day. And you're banging all that stuff around everywhere you go. The rigid is the way to go when you're doing that because of the warranty. You can swap it out in the store. I rolled rigid for years, but if you're talking like a standard job site, like just a house and you're doing some finished stuff or a technician or, a standard job, not everyone's doing construction.
Right.
Stuff with the drawers makes a lot of sense.
If only rigid had a drawer system.
Well, now they do. You can't beat the rigid for the price if you're going to bang it around, but
No, if you're gonna bang, you're gonna be using a rigid.
How long is their warranty on the rigid boxes?
Forever.
It's a lifetime warranty.
Forever.
So as long as you're breathing in and out, it's a warranty.
I didn't know that. I thought it was like a 3-year at most type of deal.
Nope. A lifetime.
No, that's what makes it good because the second that you drag your wheels through the mud and then you roll them on something else and you just seize everything up, you just take it into the store, and swap it out.
And I wanted to make a correction. I got into rigid and also in their system that we're talking about way before I met Souls. So it's not because I met Souls I'm into rigid. I tried it before I had the mid torque range, impact range, and it worked like fantastic.
Yeah.
Gang 5. So there you go.
Everybody, like Wilderness Preacher, what lines are you in?
Tool wise?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Battery, man. I got the Flex, I got DeWalt. I still have a few Makita things left.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Hercules, and then whatever that off-brand Menards has for the yard stuff. I got the little snow shovel. So like
Master
5
Force.
different ones.
Okay. Has anybody ever? This could just be me because we do get a little bit colder here than like he does in Texas. Maybe Tennessee doesn't get quite as cold, but there is one thing that I have noticed with the DeWalt high torque hammer drill, and it bothers me to the point that I almost refuse to use it ever, even though it is a phenomenal impact wrench. Just absolutely phenomenal. One thing has made me put it, it's actually in the bottom of my lockable tool chest, and I almost never get it out. Unless I'm doing a video, it stays there. When it is cold, and I mean like cold, it does not operate. You'll hit the trigger, it'll go dut dut couple of times and then just stops.
Yep.
I've noticed that with other DeWalt products, not common, but a couple of other DeWalt products. Have you guys ever experienced that with one of your tool brands? And did it make you almost, no matter what the weather, not want to use the tool?
I caught it on camera, and I don't recommend DeWalt anymore.
So you got it with the wall?
Not the 845. Yeah, the 845.
Oh, yeah.
I do not recommend the 845.
No.
Inconsistent. I wanted to love it. The 850, I think, is going to be the most solid. I've burnt up the 840 fairly quickly.
Sure. Yeah.
845, stay away from.
I have blown up the 840 on camera. I have shown the 845 being booty, like literally just stopping. But I'm asking about just the cold. Have you guys noticed it with just the cold?
Seems like if it's the first time that I'm using the tool before like the first 10 trigger pulls, yeah, it seems like if it's cold. It's kind of weird though, right?
I mean, I don't know. Your boy Ram, you're a Milwaukee guy. You ever experience anything like that?
No, but there has been times where even the 2804 would I would pull the trigger and nothing would happen, so I have to like reset it. And then it'll start working again.
Had that a lot.
Yeah. Not sure what it was, but I just had to undo the battery, put it back in, and then it'll not do it again for like hours.
Yeah.
So, because I live in Texas, so it doesn't really get that cold. So,
Preacher, it is a little colder around you, right?
Yeah, I've not had any problems with the cold. Now I have had some problems with the Hercules when it's too hot.
Too hot. What's too hot? Like, what's the temperature?
In the 90s, I've had problems with the spotlight for some reason.
Oh, okay.
Interesting.
Might be a bad battery connection. Like maybe they just didn't bring the terminals out far enough or something. That could be it. It's a Hercules. It's made to be expendable.
Yeah, it's a $30 spotlight. Yeah, that's really the only thing I noticed. Never had an issue with the DeWalt. I got a DeWalt lawnmower. That thing's phenomenal. I've never had an issue, no matter how hot it gets out there.
Man, the thing with the 850, right? And it was my favorite when I first saw it. I thought it was like the best thing since sliced bread. But then you realize it's almost too short because the battery's out here and the head of the tool is back here. So you can't get it in angles. Like you have to put an extension on it. And then you've lost all the sexiness of the small tool. So by the time you put like a standard bit on it, you are the exact distance from the battery. It's like 0. So if you're holding that thing flat, your battery hits the wall before your fastener does. So it's just kind of funny. You can go too small. They need to back that thing up, back the handle up, and set the tool forward and change the footprint a little bit. But that's my 2 cents.
My case, just when it's like cold, like snow, it just lasts a lot fewer, but not try to resetting nor anything like that on the rigid line.
Yeah. I'll say this. I know that when it gets really cold, Milwaukee batteries drain fast, even when you're not using them. They'll come out and they'll be drained. The DeWalt batteries don't seem to drain as fast. I wouldn't know about Makita because I never grab that garbage to look unless I'm trying to embarrass them on camera. So I don't know if their batteries drain or not. They're my wife's tools. I give them to her because they're made for her. But so I don't know about but I know the rigid battery, the Milwaukee battery, maybe they're just a TTI. I should just say TTI batteries. They tend to drain even when they're just sitting there in the cold.
Yes.
And I am interested to see if the LiPo batteries will act in the same fashion, the lithium pouch cell. What do you guys think? Merry Christmas, Michael.
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't had a reliable enough DeWalt to test that. for the LiPo yet.
Yeah, well, you got the Forge batteries now, so you can.
Yeah,
definitely-
now I do. Now I do.
Right. Do you guys? I mean, we all have LiPo batteries around us, even if we don't have them for our tools. Like you have them in your cell phones. There you go. That's a standard 18650 cells in that one, I believe. The 2.5 amp hour.
And
The
it's
5.
getting crazy cold here, so
Was
no
it
problems with that.
sweet?
Yeah.
Can't do cold tests in Texas. I can do it because
Yeah.
we like in the summer or in the winter, we'll get down to typically like the coldest day we're going to have around here is 10 degrees with a wind chill of like negative 17. It gets ridiculous. Preacher, my man.
Yes, sir.
All right. Are your batteries draining faster in your stuff when it's colder out?
I haven't really noticed. I don't do a lot of outside work. Like I said, I had a lawn business for a minute where I did use nothing but cordless tools. It was called Quiet Care. I was trying to sell having quiet lawn tools to cut your grass, and yeah, I never really experienced anything other than that issue with Hercules in there. But as far as cold, I really don't do enough stuff out in the cold to really tell you.
Yeah. Well, it kind of sounds weird to say this. Like, the only way I know if it's hot or cold out is when I go outside to do stuff. Because I'm not traveling outside unless there's something to do. Right. I got plenty inside to do, but if there's something that I need to do outside, I don't know if it's hot or cold until I get there. And since I don't know what month it is most of the time, or day, or week, or any of that stuff, because I kind of just travel through life by the time I wake up and go to sleep. That's it. That's the only thing I know. And that's the way Alzheimer's works. So I won't know. So that I think it was the day before yesterday, I went outside in shorts and a t-shirt, and it was like 30-something degrees outside.
That happens to me. So I have the same thing as you. I haven't
You have Alzheimer's. It's contagious.
Oh, yeah.
Show of hands, how many folks here have secondhand Alzheimer's? Cooch, you better reach. Timu shirt. Yes, I am wearing a Christmas shirt.
So this is what I was going to say. Because you're asking about the stack lithium as you made a difference. The battery is absolutely I don't know about the stack lithium, but all batteries in general just don't like the cold. I've worked in negative 40-degree freezers. I've worked in 32. I had the chance where I was working at a job where they had a negative 40, 30, 35 for produce, where it wasn't quite freezing, but just really cold. And then like a warehouse for groceries. Had all 4 of them, and it was 174 dock doors long. So this place, the Motorola radios wouldn't even reach from one end to the other.
Way to go, Chad. Here's what I've noticed, and this could just take it as anecdotal, right? But the DeWalt, the Power Stack batteries last year is what I would actually use to get a DeWalt tool warm in the winter, so that I could use them.
Nice.
I didn't. The rigid high torque. If we're just going to compare impact wrench to impact wrench, rigid high torque didn't matter. Didn't matter what the degrees were. Hit the trigger and go. Just boom. It was on. It was ready to go. The DeWalt high torque, not at all that way. Like, as a matter of fact, there are a couple of times I actually just started smashing it on my workstation there because I would get so frustrated from it. I just start literally just taking it and smacking it into some wood that I had on there. I was just so frustrated. Because like I expect the tool to work.
Yeah.
As soon as I pick it up, I expect it to work. Now, if the battery's dead, that's one thing. Battery wasn't dead.
Yeah.
You know, it might be down a bar, but it wasn't dead. And the DeWalt would just not. So for 62 of the 64 videos that I did last winter that involved me having to take out a large fastener, it was the rigid high torque.
Yeah.
I tried the DeWalt. I like it. It's phenomenal, but man, it gets you so mad.
I like the RPMs on that rigid high torque too. It's fast.
Yeah. It's not as fast as the DeWalt. It's just full of, like it's not as powerful. It's not as fast as the DeWalt. And that's the octane high torque that I have. I don't have the current model. I have the octane high torque.
But it's consistent. That's the thing I like.
It's more power than I'll ever need.
Yes.
For the homeowner, you never need to go above a freaking mid torque. Do you guys agree?
Yeah. If you look at the chat's interesting. Mark Nichols is here. Any relation?
I will not agree because I'm not the typical homeowner. I will leave it at that.
Yes, we understand that you need a little more power in that putter. He thinks I said putter. I said putter. Don't need what by the original price, $1,100. Kids ruining it. I don't even know what they're talking about right now over here. I'm in California, can't complain about being cold. No, Jose, I don't imagine you would.
$3,200 for a Coleman golf cart.
Oh, really?
They're usually 11,000, I think. That's what he's saying.
Much? That's pretty good.
For the EV write-off?
How much is the Greenworks one? Hey,
me too.
Antonio, Claudio, Michael, how you doing, buddy?
Hi, Antonio.
Merry Christmas.
I'll say, I did jump to the DeWalt line because my friend sold me his Mac Impact, which is like the rebranded DeWalt.
Nice.
Yeah, I use it like once, once in a year. Yeah.
Oh my goodness, look at that! It's a pretty thing.
That'll get the job done, though.
Yeah. But I was like, since I'm already in the DeWalt line already, I got the multi-tool.
I love that thing.
Yeah. I'll even say it's better than the Milwaukee one I use.
It only is because it's such a quick change out. Like that thing's just awesome.
Yeah, just put it here and boom.
Oh yeah, there's nothing it won't do. It won't do it as fast in Milwaukee, but that doesn't really matter. Like that's just a fantastic tool.
I actually think that's the better oscillating tool. I like
it. It doesn't matter for those. You're just burning up your bits faster. You control the ergonomics and the quick blade change out, and then you get the small 1.7 power stack. It's just the best combination.
So we have a question from the audience. Michael Del Vella. Fuck it. I don't care.
De la Vela. De la Vela.
Oh, yeah, whatever. Thoughts on battery-powered snowblowers?
Oh, there's a joke here somewhere. I don't know.
If it involves a blower, it's definitely a cooch.
Yeah.
Maybe we should all just my ex-wife. Maybe we should just give Cooch the full reign on this one.
I don't know anything about snowblowers.
Okay. I have the Toro, but mine is not battery operated. I have not gotten a battery operated snowblower.
Seems like a lot of torque, man. You need a lot of power for that thing, wouldn't you?
No, not really. I have an electric one. Like it's stupid. I don't like it. Yeah, I don't like it. I've wanted to trade it in.
It's a 120 volt freaking snowblower.
Dude, you think I'm joking you, but it'll shoot freaking snow 40 feet.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I've never seen one, so it's cool.
I have it, and I've absolutely loved it, but I want to trade it in. I want to get a battery-operated one.
Just so you don't hurt yourself.
Not a Ryobi. I'd rather get a what do they call it? Snow Joe? It's
Sun
like
Joe.
work,
Sun
Sun
Joe,
Joe,
yeah.
Snow Joe.
Joe.
Snow Joe is the winter. Sun Joe is the spring.
Oh, do they actually have that? Is that like a
Yeah.
thing? Okay.
No.
Yes. But they have a really big one because like I don't like I still go out and use the shovel for my driveway, and my driveway is over a tenth of a mile. Right. So I'll go out there with the old shovel, but I'm from New York, so it's cool. Like it's just kind of part of your day there.
Mm-hmm.
So I have not used a battery operated one. I have used an electric one. I can speak on that, and they're going to be very similar. And the electric is fantastic.
You should put a watt stopper or watt saver before you plug it in, and then see how many amps that thing pulls,
No,
and then determine if it's good for battery or not. Because if it's pulling like half a circuit, that's going to eat a battery in about 10 minutes.
Look, geek life. No.
No.
Here's what I want to know. Because I ain't out there, like I am not out there to record it. I'm not out there to tell everybody how wonderful it is or not wonderful it is. I'm out there to do a job.
Yeah.
So I plug it in, I hit the thing, I went, okay, we're good.
Isn't that a pain? You know, you want to do something, you can do it so well, you do it so fast that it's not even worth your freaking time to film it. And you just want to get it done.
OnlyFans, buddy.
OnlyFans. All right.
That's where you take
Are you
that.
gonna wear the apron? The rigid apron?
Is Cooch gonna wear an apron? I'm sure he would.
Yeah,
No,
the
you're
rigid
gonna wear
one.
your rigid apron.
Oh, hey. Don't be messing with that because I know you want one. Everybody wants. See, it looks small on me because I'm what's the technical term? Fat.
Big bone? Oh.
I'm fat. So it looks really small on me, but on a normal sized human being, it would look huge. That's kind of what she said too. Anyway,
It seemed from Mo, like the person that gave it to you. His name is in Mo.
no, the name of the person that
Moron is
the name of the person that gave me the rigid apron is his name is Home Depot, and like I purchased it from there.
Yeah. Seems he made for Moron.
I'm kind of wondering why Moron brought you on. If you
Dr.
ever
Left Hands,
think-
his OnlyFans isn't doing well.
people pay me to stay off of OnlyFans. Even the girls are like, "Oh, well, we don't want to see them. We don't want to see him even showing up in the comments." No.
Go back to feet pics.
What's up, Kansas? Merry Christmas to you, buddy. All right.
Hi, yo, Ted. Nice to meet you, Ted. Nice to see you. Sorry.
Oh, what's up, Ted?
McDonald.
Yeah, here it is.
My God, Ted. Just so you guys know, like, this is an absolute blast for me to see Ted in here because Ted, I don't even think I had 150 subscribers when Ted found me. And
That's about right.
Dude's been around and not consistently here lately, but he's been around. And I just want him to know I appreciate him still being here. So thank you for being here, Ted, and Merry Christmas to you.
Yeah, what's up, Ted?
I still have my very first subscriber. I actually know who my very first subscriber is.
TC Solo? TC Solo?
TC Kid Solo.
Yeah.
Subscriber number 1. The first guy that's like, this idiot is just dumb enough for me to watch. And now you're all part of that club. Well, it's about time, folks. I know a Christmas story is about to start again. Merry Christmas, Ted. Merry Christmas to all of you. Well, it's about that time we start getting out of here.
No.
What is this private chat thing? What did you send me, Cooch?
I sent it to you earlier.
Oh, no, it's about time we're about to get out of here. Anything, any well wishes you guys would like to give to your wife, family, or important members of the community? That is Thomas Carroll. Yes.
Nope, I think we said it all.
Yeah.
Oh,
You guys don't want to say
happy-
Merry Christmas to anybody?
I don't
Just
freaking
was
have
watching-
anybody, man. I've got my wife and my
uh,
in-laws. That's all I got.
I just will say Merry Christmas to all. Don't forget, it's about Jesus. He gave his only begotten Son, and thanks for him, I'm here. So Merry Christmas to everyone, and spend time with your family and loved ones.
Amen,
Love it.
brother. Well said.
Yeah,
Your boy
Merry Christmas,
Ram?
everyone. Jesus
Basically
is
what Juan
the
said.
reason for the season.
One at a time. Your boy Ram?
I basically agree with what Juan said. Yeah.
All right. Wilderness preacher?
Sorry, I didn't mean to step on you. Merry Christmas, everyone. And like Juan said, Jesus is the reason for the season.
I love it. And I'm going to say this. Ted McDonald with a $20 super chat. Thank you very much, Ted. I appreciate that very much. You have a Merry Christmas, sir. Merry Christmas, Jose. So Juan's going to give himself the gift of some new lotion so he's not dry down there anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Your boy Ram's going to start eating his spinach so he can grow up and be a real boy.
Mhm. Yeah. 5'9" on a good day.
Hey, he's got to come back with
Yeah.
your man Ram. One day. I was going to say that.
Yeah, man, man. That's all right.
Yeah.
Hey, if he's doing her right, she can call him whatever she wants, and that's a good one. Wilderness preacher, he's gonna for Christmas, he's gonna find out how to use a razor on his face. Our beloved Cooch, he has for Christmas. Our beloved Cooch is finally going to learn how to do something right.
Yeah.
That'll
More
be the
user
gift.
errors.
That'll be the gift. And if we ever find it, we know that the end is nigh.
Yeah.
And for me, what I'm going to do is I'm going to wish you all a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. We will be here next Sunday. We will have our New Year's resolutions ready. And then we're going to talk some shit. Until then, y'all have a good one.
See you later.